Guys, we made the biggest decision we've ever made for the YouTube channel. This is the biggest thing that I have ever bought, and is the most expensive thing I have ever bought. 6 months ago, I got the opportunity to buy a 200-acre off-road park. And this place is not just a place where you can go off-roading and go fishing and go down to the river and go do all these awesome things. It's also a place that has room for improvement. It has possibilities of being the most awesome horsepower property I've ever seen. Drift course, drag strip, burnout pad, all of the awesome things that we want to do with horsepower. I want to introduce you to our biggest project we've ever done, the Horsepower Ranch. Guys, here's the thing. Me and Garrett have bought something very big. Actually, we've all bought something very, very big, because I'm thinking the best way to word this, because this is kind of a huge deal. This is actually a really, really big deal.
Does it even feel real to you?
It don't feel real yet. It don't feel real yet. That right there is the president of my bank and my banker, because we have bought something insanely expensive. And let me show you what it is. We bought an off-road park, and it comes with a sold for sale sign. There's an off-road park here local to Wichita called Sandy Bottoms. The guy that owns it decided he wanted to sell and get rid of it, so we ended up buying a 200-acre off-road park. Honestly, one of the most epic places I've ever been. Definitely in the state of Kansas, Oklahoma, maybe even Texas. I couldn't even believe something like this existed around here, to be honest. The other thing that's really unique about this place is that it's going to be the only YouTuber headquarters that's going to actually be open to the public. This is the beginning of the Horsepower Ranch. It's 200 acres of just an absolute redneck, beautiful off-road playground. If you want to get married, there's even a place to get married here. That's right. If you buy an off-road park, it's very, very expensive. So we're going to show the... That's right. If you buy an off-road park, it's very, very expensive. So we're going to show the banker and the president of our bank this property, and hopefully they say yes and that they'll help us buy this.
Hopefully they say that, because we've already told them that we're going to buy it, and we've already put earnest money on it.
Yeah, regardless, we've already put money down on it. We've already signed a contract, so hopefully the banker says yes.
Hey, Garrett, good to see you.
I've seen you. How you been doing?
A little while.
You guys came in my office a long time ago.
Yeah.
About this field. It's kind of hard to believe.
About this tall. See that we started the banking relationship early. You want to take a ride around it?
You bet.
How serious of the off-road do you want to go? Do you want the friendly tour?
We need to go big.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize the banker was ready to send it like that. Let's unload the Bronco. This isn't a normal banking thing, is it?
Yeah, we're sell these bankers. You sell these Kansas bankers. We're used to it all.
Dude, Suva's been smiling ear to ear about this place. He's like, I can't freaking believe it.
Wait till we go to the other side.
How much percentage have I seen? This is like not even half of it. I don't know if this is right, but what's like, there's like 50 miles of trails. Dude, isn't it freaking epic? It's freaking insane. This here will be the ultimate like proving grounds. Like basically anything we build, this thing here is going to break it. That is what's going to happen.
Dude, we found some trails down there.
They're pretty rough.
It's not too, well, the Bronco just handles everything too well is the problem, right? But you took anything down there besides this, it's definitely getting stuck. Guys, you know what? I'm just gonna say it. My bankers aren't normal bankers, because normal bankers don't want to get out of the office. These guys are like, hit the next mud hole. The bankers like it. The bankers love it, which is good. So, you think we can buy it?
I think it's done.
It's done?
It's looking good.
Good deal. So you know what that means, guys? We've got an off-road park. Garrett, the banker said yes.
That shoulder's bad, but yes.
I know. Oh, guys, this is a dream come true. This is actually a dream come true. Well, you know what else that means is also we haven't shown any of the other guys that work for us or anyone else on the team this place yet. So we're gonna go back to the compound. We're gonna fire up the school bus. We're gonna load everyone in it and bring them up here and show them the new Horsepower Ranch.
What do you think of the property, Mom?
Love it. You want to know what? You was first telling me about this, and you said we want to buy Sandy Bottoms, and I'm like, Sandy Bottoms? Is that like a nudist retreat or something? Let's go down here. Look like where they get married. The marriage chapel.
Some people it looks like a marriage place. To other people it looks kind of like a cult place.
It does look like a cult thing. That looks pretty spooky, actually.
Yeah, I want to do like a haunted forest out here.
This would work for it. Oh, I'd like to stand back there and scare all the little kids. I could do my witch laugh. Little kitties.
honestly, Weston's looking for any excuse ever just to drive this thing because it just sits in the field. It doesn't have no air conditioning, so
It's only 98 degrees outside.
it's actually 101 degrees apparently according to my truck. Today, we're going on a field trip. And you might be wondering where we're going on a field trip to. Well, that's a surprise.
Let me just say, it is the biggest thing we've ever got, we've ever bought. It is a complete game changer. It is awesome. Everybody get on the bus. We're going on a field trip. We haven't really driven this thing in about 2 years, but we started it up 15 minutes ago, and we're going to take it on basically a 35-minute drive and see if it makes it. If it don't make it, we're just what the are you doing at the back of the bus?
He's the bad kid.
This is the longest bus Gary's ever been on.
That's true. Did you know buses got this long, Gary?
You sucked. That's why we went back in there.
Burden. Everybody rode on the short one.
Wade, what do you think it is?
I searched up Sedgwick County commercial real estate and I found a $3.2 million airport, and I'm really hoping that's what it is.
That's totally not what we bought, but that's a good guess.
About 2 minutes from seeing the most glorious place on this planet.
You guys been gaslighting the f out of us then. There ain't no property, like big property.
You don't think there's no big property?
I used to live in this town, so I know where pretty much everything is.
Wade thinks we bought an airport. Gary thinks we bought a school. Chris doesn't know what we bought. What we actually bought was a 169 acre off-road park. Guys, it's actually, I think it's closer to 200 acres after all said and done. It has a sand lake on it. It has this barn. It has a wedding venue, and it goes all the way to the Arkansas River and has a mile-long sand beach bar. And also, it has room for us to build our new compound/shop.
Look at this.
A little Airbnb tiny house right here. There's the pond.
See, also we got like a little track right out here, a circle track basically. We can do a little rally around
We got
this.
a little rally course around here, and then down there in the trees is just all kinds of trails. I'm also gonna say Onyx Off-Road is gonna come out here to help us map every single one of them. That way we know where they're at, and when we get lost, we can find our way out. That's right, Onyx told us they wanna help make the Horsepower Ranch a reality. So today's video is sponsored by Onyx Off-Road. Here's the thing. Onyx sent a team of scouts to ride around the entire property and map out every single trail. That way, if you guys are using Onyx Off-Road and you get out here, you don't end up like these guys.
I think it's straight. Yeah, I think so.
Oh, dude, that looks like open road.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's definitely over there.
But the Onyx app does more than just show you the trails. You also be able to use Onyx Off-Road to see difficulty levels, build maps, and you can even use it offline if you lose cell signal. And even if you don't think there's any place to go off-roading near you, you can look on Onyx Off-Road and find places to go off-roading. So if you're into off-roading, camping, or anything like that, make sure you guys check out Onyx. It's the best tool I've found to make sure when you go off-road that everything goes smooth, and we've even used it to help plan videos. Make sure you download the Onyx Off-Road app, and thank you Onyx for sponsoring today's video and for sponsoring the Horsepower Ranch. Let's get back into the video exploring the Horsepower Ranch. Guys, we bought some toys down here to the ranch to show you all the things you can do here. First thing first, we've got the jet boat here, that way we can hit the river. We've got the Monster Ranger, that way we can go mudding. We've got the Jeep, so we can do Jeep things. And we've got the Razor, so we can go do some high-speed stuff. And then on the end, we've got a Pontiac 5 rally car. You might be wondering what we're gonna do with that. You'll see later. First things first though, I think I want to take the jet boat down to the river because this thing has a mile-long frontage of the river with a massive sandbar on it. And that is the perfect place for that boat to go have fun. You know, I understand why Jeep guys look out their door now. Because I can just look out here and see what this tire's doing. The trail to actually get down to the river is pretty nice. But what I would like is I would like to smooth this out even more. That way, if any of you want to come out here and say, take the kids out to the sandbar and have a good time at the beach and go fishing or whatever it is, that you could drive anything as simple as down to like a Civic or a minivan or whatever, that you don't have to have an off-road vehicle to come down here and have a good time.
So essentially what we're doing here, guys, is we're going to be doing two things. We're here to test Weston's boat and see if it actually works finally without having something catastrophically go wrong. And two, we're seeing how the water is around our new property. The thing I'm concerned about, obviously, is the river deep enough for us to actually use it. If this floats in it, then it's a success.
Take that key in case it does sink.
I see he's got a lot of faith in it.
The Titanic was brand new and it had an issue. Well, I'm thinking if I can get up all the way around that corner and back without it dying or us breaking down, I'll feel happy about it.
So, Zach is the first mate. That makes Weston the captain?
They call me Captain Champlin. Welcome aboard, Skimmy. Let's see if she goes.
Come on.
Parked. Not my best parking job, but definitely not my worst. You know what? The water's actually not that bad. That was sick though.
That was
Dude,
awesome.
for the 20 seconds that lasted, that was badass. All right, let's pop open the engine bay. Let's take a look what's happening in here. Well, I'll tell you some good news. I don't see a lot of water in it.
I love the idea that they just hear a boat absolutely ripping and then just pure silence out of nowhere.
Yeah, they're down there like, he sank, he's down. Well guys, in case you're wondering, right? The river is fantastic. The jet boat, not so much. Man, it was ripping too. Why did we pick a day in January to do this? Are we dumb? All right, hit the go, go, go and steer to the right.
I think the water's a little too low.
You might be right. Did you have fun? Yeah. To be honest, even with all the problems, I still had a blast. This thing is so fun. Last time we had this thing out, I think we drove it through a pond, to be honest. Dude, we put a Holly sniper system on this thing and it runs so freaking good now. I mean, just... I forget how badass this truck really is. It's just like a little mini monster truck. I feel like this thing's gonna dominate out here. It's in four-wheel drive. We spun both the front tires instantly. We haven't had rain here in like basically about 2 weeks, 3 weeks, so it's really dried out down here. But there's still some big places where you got big mud holes like this right up here coming up. I think I'll roll my window up for this. Yeah! Oh, shit. There we go, we're back alive, baby. So guys, if you didn't know this or not, one of the problems with having a big jacked up off-road vehicle in Kansas or Oklahoma is there's very, very few places you can actually take and use this thing at, right? Until now. Because this place is gonna be someplace where you guys can get a membership, come out here and come play around in the mud as well along with me, which is good because if there's multiple people here that can pull me out, that'd be fantastic. Well guys, the other thing that's cool is the Ranger's actually running pretty good. Like this is the best this thing has ever worked or run. Is it overheating? Well guys, this video is going from the ranch is really awesome to none of Weston's junk actually runs.
It looks a little hot. Look at that. It's
No shit, Garrett. What gave it away? The smoke, the steam, or the bitch? What happened?
It's full of water.
Is it?
Yes.
That probably didn't help. Oh, dude, if we're one blown fuse away from having this thing running again.
Oh, yep, she blown too.
Is it? This is all we need.
All we need to do is hit O'Reilly's and we'll be back and running again.
Guys, I will admit, the Ranger had a very couple small issues there for a minute. So we put new fuses in the fans, filled it back up with coolant, and the Ranger is back rocking and rolling, which means we can get back to mud. Can we try hitting the water? Hey, Garrett, I bet you $1 you can't make it through.
Dude, this ain't got no doors on it.
Garrett, I keep hearing excuses. Here's the good news. Garrett found the next hole for us to go through in the Monster Ranger. The only problem is there's a Jeep in the middle of it. Hey Garrett, have you tried sending it?
No, Weston, I've tried just driving slowly and nicely through the hole.
See, that's your issue.
Why do you just keep talking so much
Zach, I don't know. I think he might be stuck.
If only there was a big, massively overcompensating Ford Ranger around here.
I've told Garrett if he gets out of this on his own, then we'll go to the casino.
Oh, he really wants to go.
What are you doing? What are you turning that way for? That's not helping you.
No way is helping me at the moment. I really don't. This stinks for one.
All right, hit it.
Go that way.
Go, 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 yeah! Hey, you're gonna look really weird at the casino.
As long as we win, I don't care.
Guys, we went jet boating, we went mudding. Now it's finally time to show you why we have a Razor and an O'Reilly's rally car with no doors on it sitting here. This is a 187 horsepower Razor, and that's a 200 horsepower car. I have to test out the redneck science whether what can go through the trails faster. This purpose-built four-wheel drive, long travel, off-road machine, or basically a Toyota with a Pontiac badge. We'll never know unless we find out. All right, ready?
3, 2, 1. God dang!
All right, how'd I do?
1 minute 52.
Dude! I don't know if that's good or not. That's the first official run we've ever done around this place. That feels good though. Man, that was fast.
That's pretty fast for how far you went.
Now what we gotta figure out is will the Pontiac go around the same exact course at under 1 minute and 52? And if that's the case, you guys can go ahead and sell your side-by-sides and start buying Pontiac Vibes. Guys, now that we got the high-performance machine out here, we got the O'Reilly's Pontiac Vibe rally car. It's time to be serious. Pulling out the helmet, and we're sending this. Get belted into my race car. But we have a 1 minute, 50-second time to hit. Getting ready to see what happens.
You ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Ow! 1 minute, 56 seconds.
Ow! Whoa! That's not bad.
That's not bad. 4 seconds slower.
What that proves is if you have a side-by-side, realistically, you're only 4 seconds faster than a Pontiac. Dude, this is the kind of testing we can do all over this facility. This place is gonna be badass. So, guys, we proved it. Pontiacs are only 4 seconds slower than Razors in the corner. That was awesome though. That was freaking fun. We have showed you so much of what we can do here at the Horsepower Ranch, whether it be off-roading, mudding, boating, high-speed stuff, whatever it is, there's so many cool things to do here, but it's more than that. We still have almost 150 acres of unused land here. And that right there has been my dream, because the whole point of this whole thing, on top of what it already is we are going to make it better. This is going to be the new headquarters for the Horsepower Labs. We're gonna have a drift course, we're gonna have a burnout pad, we're gonna have dyno, we're gonna have a shop, we're gonna have a hangout area. This is going to be the most epic horsepower resort you guys have ever seen. You guys are gonna be seeing exactly how we build this in the future, because as of right now, it's an empty field. And all it is right now for me is a dream. So it's not done yet, and we're working on it. But let me tell you, I have a feeling this place is going to be really, really awesome. If you got any suggestions on some stuff that we should add to this place that would make it really, really cool, just let us know. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next week.